Hey, what's up everybody? Robert184 gundam.tk, and you can see the high-grade 00 Quanta and the 00 Gundam spinning around in high-grade form. And of course, I just finished putting together the Quanta, and the first thing that I noticed when I was doing it is, wow, this is ridiculously similar to the 00 Gundam. Now this may be old news and old speculation for a lot of you, but I just got this Gunpla Navigation Catalog 2010 a couple weeks ago, and I was flipping through it and there's lots of cool stuff here. But anyway, the important thing is that when I got to the perfect grade section is it gives you a list of all the ones. So of course we've got the Granddaddy, the Zaku 2s, Zeta Mark 2s, etc. Anyway, you get the idea. But down at the bottom where it's showing the newer kits, we've got the Strike, the Skygrasper, the Strike Rouge, and the Astray Red Frame, and of course last December's 00 Riser. That's an expensive kit. But anyway, what's important is at the very bottom they say that in 2010 winter, maybe meaning December, we're going to have the next perfect grade item. Now though it's happening very, very slowly, my perfect grade 160th 00 Gundam is slowly being put together. But as I was doing that, of course, on the plates, they have the inner frame plates, which are listed as PG 160th GN frame. Now really the only reason that they're going to have a different name on these plates is that they're going to be just for the 00 Gundam and Riser, but in this case, this is something that can be used by both the 00 Gundam and the Quanta. So while I initially looked at the omission of a 1/100th 00 Quanta as being sort of a mistake on Bandai's part, of course we could be getting a master grade of both of these kits in the near future, maybe 6 months apart, a year apart, who knows. But what I sort of overlooked is the fact that we already have a perfect grade 00 Gundam frame for the 00 Riser, and of course all you have to do is slap on different sets of outer armor and it's very easy to turn this into this, because the high grades, everything inside is nearly identical, which means the perfect grade would be the same thing with just a few cosmetic changes on the outside. I also think that price point wise this could be a good move for Bandai, because one of the turnoffs of the 00 Riser is that it was 26,000 yen, so what do you want to call that, $260 US by the time you add in the tax. And of course it came with two boxes, one being this one here for the 00 Gundam and one being for the 00 Riser. But if they're selling the Quanta, really it doesn't have a lot of weapons except for the fact that it's got the shield and, well, of course what makes up the Buster Sword and Buster Rifle. But I think they can get away with selling it in a single box, and because of the weight of the weapons, the locking mechanisms in the GN condensers should be able to keep even the ridiculous Buster Sword properly elevated without too many weight issues. So anyway, what do you think? The 2010 Winter Perfect Grade, could it be something completely different like the Unicorn? What about something that's been long sought after, like a Freedom or especially Strike Freedom? Anyway, why don't you let me know what you think? Am I wrong? And of course a lot of people have already been talking about this, I'm not the first. But there's a lot of things, including the empty chest cavity in the Perfect Grade, etc., that's just screaming for a GN drive. And all of a sudden the fact that they released a perfect grade of the 00 Gundam makes a lot more sense when you think about the fact that they can reissue it with the 00 Quanta. Thanks for watching this little speculative video, and hopefully, since we already know most of Bandai's releases up till December, and some of them are pretty disappointing, we don't know what December's master grade is yet. If we do get a perfect grade 00 Quanta, I think that would be something that I will be pretty happy to add to my collection. Well anyway, let me know as always what you think, and stay tuned for lots more, including, eventually, this guy. Really. I mean it. Sometime. You know, you're only going to cost half as much as I do. But on the plus side, I won't come with a figure of Saji Crossroad.